Hey guys, Mike Jank here in Seattle today, heading to the State Fair. But right now, going to try a burger that many say is the best in the country. This is the swine burger. Third of a pound of patty, spinach, pepper jack cheese, brioche bun, tomatoes, and a hefty portion of crispy pork belly added in. As soon as I opened the lid on this container, my mouth started watering. This smells so good. And this pork belly is fried so nicely on the outside. This is absolutely amazing. Wow. The bun is toasty and buttery. The beef is tender, melts in your mouth, cooked perfectly. Pork belly is crispy on the outside, juicy, tender, fatty on the inside. That itself is absolutely perfect. So when you take a bite of this burger, you're getting that delicious beef patty, then that nice crunch, and the juice from the pork belly just oozes out, adding yummy fat and umami flavor to that bite of burger you just took. I mean, it's beefy, it's porky. I love the crunch from the onions and the spinach. Oh, totally forgot about this. Their fries are triple fried in the pork fat. This is not a box of fries. This is a box of pure addiction. You can definitely taste that delicious fat that these fries are fried in. It almost makes you forget about the burger for just a second. I think what makes this place really special, it's actually a butcher shop, so you know all the meat you're getting. It's fresh, it's gonna be great quality, and you can taste all of that right here in one bite. And also the fries. Gotta get the fries. On a very rainy day here in the state of Washington, I am here at the Washington State Fair. And we're starting off with some sushi fries. Before we get into the sushi fries, they also had a couple other items on their menu. One is a burrito grilled cheese sandwich with consomme to dip it in. And I get this anywhere I see it, consomme ramen. Oh, that's so gooey and good. Outside, perfect crunch from the sandwich. Inside, the cheese is supremely gooey. And the beef, that beef is almost as soft as cheese. I mean, this sandwich tastes so good on its own, and it's about to get a whole lot better dipped into the consomme. Absolutely perfect complement to this meaty, cheesy sandwich. Also, nice crunch from the onions, some fresh herbs to give this a little additional flavor. It's really hard to put this down. Melt in your mouth slices of beef. The noodles are basically just cooked in flavor essence. We taste all that nice spices and herbs in the broth, and slight gooiness from the cheese, and again that melt in your mouth slices of beef brings down additional fatty, beefy flavor. This, on a chilly, rainy day, pretty much perfect. And now, the sushi fries. In this thing, it looks like sriracha mayo, imitation crabs, scallions. There's furikake, which is a seaweed powder. Finally, there's unagi sauce on this as well. I'm gonna see if I can grab a handful of fries that get a little bit of each ingredient on there. This is extremely yummy. Fries are delicious and crispy. The unagi sauce, a little sweet, very smoky. The crab is good. I love the crunch of the scallions. The sriracha mayo brings the heat, and the seaweed powder just adds more umami flavor to this dish. This is very, very good. It's spicy, it's crispy, it's sweet, it's creamy. This thing has all the textures and flavors I love. Love it. For drink, dragon fruit lemonade. Oh, this is really good as well. Came here on a rainy, chilly day. This first place, perfect way to warm up. Next up, and this is gonna be a big one, the earthquake burger. had a lot of fries in my day. I've had baskets of fries. I've had trays of fries. I don't think I've ever had a brick of fries before. I don't think I've ever used the word brick to describe fries until today. And this smells so good. So this place has been around for over 35 years. Every fair, they sell around 4,000 pounds of meat and about 5,000 pounds of potatoes. So these are freshly made curly fries. This is just so deliciously satisfying. You can definitely tell this thing was a whole potato just a minute ago. So fresh, so good. And it weighs about a pound. This place ain't kidding when it comes to size. Now, we come to the burger. Half a pound of meat pounded. And when you see them pound the patties, you know why it's called earthquake burger. Look at the ginormous size of this burger. It is about the size of my head. Sesame bun, grilled onions, bacon, giant patty with American cheese. And the buns are just sitting on the grease that is just oozing out of the meat. So the bun's got all that nice meat juice on there as well. This, with all the ingredients, is close to a pound. This is a meaty, cheesy, flavor-packed burger. Bun is beautifully soft, a little bit of sweetness. I love the crunch of the sesame seeds on top. The beef patty is delicious, soft and tender and juicy. I love American cheese on my burger. It just adds so much more flavor and creaminess. Sauteed onions brings a little crunch and a bit of sweetness. My favorite thing about this, it's just so much of it. I feel like I've taken at least 10 bites and I'm still not even halfway through. This is definitely a burger worthy of his name. After a ginormous burger, had to get a piroshki. And Kaleenka Piroshky is an institution here at the Washington State Fair. Rayton, who I talked to, his grandmother started the place, perfected the recipe. She set up the whole operation and eventually it passed on to him. Even the mixer is an old-fashioned mixer from, I think he told me, World War II. This piroshki, beautiful crust, is stuffed and then deep fried. So the outer shell is nice and flaky, gooey American cheese, tons of ground beef stuffed inside this pillowy looking bun. That's so freaking good. Super light layer of crunch on the outside. Inside so cheesy and meaty. The whole thing is very light and pillowy. That is a meaty, cheesy piroshki. Oh, look at this. Didn't think I was gonna see that while eating a piroshki. The other one I got is a nod to this local region. Salmon and cream cheese. Look how soft and bouncy this piroshki is. Salmon and cream cheese. I like it on bagels. Love it in a piroshki.
Hot scones.
Oh yeah, on the table. Oh
So So one thing I did not know about the Washington State Fair, the #1 food item here, scones. This particular one stuffed full of butter and jam. And the way they make this is really interesting. It's an assembly line process. The dough goes in the mixer, then it's shaped and cut, put into the oven. When it comes out, butter and locally sourced raspberry jam is stuffed inside. Beautifully toasty on the outside. Smells so good and buttery. This is beautiful, wonderfully toasty, nice and crumbly. The jam is delicious. Usually raspberry jam, I don't like that much. This is amazing raspberry jam. Of course, wonderfully buttery as well. They also serve scones with an ice cream cup. You can also get some mix to take home with you to make your own scones at home. This with the jam and butter, that's delicious. Of course, you can't come to the State Fair without trying some of the deep fried creations. And here I have a donut burger. Thin slice of beef patty, American cheese, bacon between 2 glazed donuts. This is a sweet mess of a burger. After a couple bites, my arteries are screaming no, but my heart is screaming, let's go. This is a sinisterly beautiful concoction. I mean, if you think about it, how can this be bad? Delicious beef patty, melty cheese, crispy bacon, over a couple of fluffy, airy glazed donuts. It's sweet, it's savory, it's very cheesy. And I think this works really well. One reason it works so well, the donut is very, very light and scrumptious. Like I said, super airy, wonderfully fried. It's so light and soft. I mean, it satisfies your burger craving, your donut craving. So that's pretty much half the cravings I have all the time. I like it. Can't come to Washington without getting some seafood. Fresh oysters fried on a stick. These are ginormous sized oysters. That's so freaking good. Oysters are fried perfectly. It's so crunchy on the outside. Inside, soft, supple oysters with, again, fresh cut fries. I haven't had a lot of fried oysters in my day. This is definitely the best one. I've been here for about 3 hours already. I'm definitely hitting my limits in terms of food, but there's just one more thing I gotta eat before I go. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to talk to Mike.
Well, we've been family owned since 1923. I'm 4th generation. It's not a corn dog, it's a Krusty Pep. The difference is that a corn dog is made with corn flour and has a little bit of a bitter taste to it. This is a patented mix that uses rice flour instead. We have our batter made specifically for us, and then we also have a meat company back east that mills all of our meat specifically for us, for our dogs.
Here we go, my first Krusty Pop.
So as you're eating that, what you're going to notice is that the texture is a little bit more refined.
And the batter is bouncier.
Yeah,
it tastes like.
It's a little bit more aerated.
And the outside's got a nice little crunch.
That's the trick to it.
Delicious. If you're ever here at the Washington State Fair, give this place a try. 100-year-old recipe, pretty much.
Glad you can enjoy it.
Thanks so much, Mike.
Thank you for your time.
I know I said this is the last thing I was gonna get, but I've been eyeing this cookie place for a while. Let's get a cow chip cookie. Chocolate chip cookie with walnuts. And that wraps up a fun, food-filled Washington State Fair experience. A lot of great food was had today. Love the burger, the fries were delicious. Don't think I had a single bad food item today. Also, most of these places were family-owned, family traditional recipes that has been passed down for generations. That's why I love eating at the fair. I mean, I just saw a World War II era mixer and a Krusty Pub that's been around for 100 years. So if you are ever in the area, check out the fair. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again, see you later.